Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great Monday morning or Monday afternoon, wherever you are. Another weird day for us. We're not usually here on Mondays. But we're going to try to make the best of it. We had a very good weekend. Hope you guys were able to catch some of the shows. We finally caught the B-52 yesterday. If you weren't here yesterday, we caught the B-52 going out and coming in. So that was a huge relief. So I was very happy about that. Thank you very much, Scott. Our good friend Scott Roll is coming with a $2 super chat super early. Says aloha, Patrick. 8,000 steps for the buff hunter. How you doing? Thank you very much, Scott. So today's one of those days I really should have started at 6 because there was a lot of stuff coming in at 6, and I'm bummed I missed it. I watched it. Got to see all kinds of stuff come in as I was setting up. Thanks again, Scott. Good morning, Martin, Ms. Wolves, Alan. Good to see y'all here. Legalized Shemp, Scott. Again, there we go. Ron, Wonderlust John, Kelvin Higa's here. All the cool cats are here early this morning. Playing Crazy Mikey, hello. Yeah, so we have a 90, I think it's 93.2% full moon right now. It was completely full the other night. I think we have a 737-200 coming around the corner. We do. So we're gonna pull off the moon, and we're gonna go over to the 737-200 to start off the show here. Look at this. This is a Transair 737-200. It's currently the only 737 in their fleet they have flying. They have, I think, 4 more that have been grounded. They've just recently got the FAA permission to restart services on those 4. So they've been doing some test flights. I haven't caught one yet, but they've been doing some test flights. They're supposed to go back into operation in the fall, so hopefully we'll start seeing those more towards September, October timeframe, probably. Thank you very much, Plain Crazy Mikey. Our good friend Plain Crazy Mikey's coming with a $5 super chat. Says aloha to the Buff Hunter. Well done. Thank you very much. I had a smile on my face all day yesterday after the show. and my arm was sore. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I held that shot. I don't want to brag or anything. It's not a bragging type, but I held that shot from when it was directly overhead until it was on the runway. One continuous shot all the way down the downwind and back up on final, and then all the way till it was beyond view down the runway. And it was 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes of a continuous shot. My arm was going to fall off. Thanks again, Mikey. I appreciate it. So, but it was definitely worth it. I also have the sun. I have the sun and the moon. So I've heard many people have told me over the years you can't see the sun and the moon at the same time. Well, right now I am looking at both of them. You can see the sun and the moon at the same time. What's very odd is there's the other day I pointed out, we'll get the Transair departure, don't worry. The other day I pointed out that we had no clouds on the Waianae range. We have that again today. That's pretty rare. But what's very rare is we have very few clouds on the Ko'olaus today. I don't know if it's hard to see with the sun back there, but you gotta trust me back here somewhere. Oh, they're starting to build up now. When I was driving in this morning, sorry about the camera whips like that, but when I was driving in, there was no clouds on the Ko'olau Mountains, which is extremely rare. Well, Sydney, have you tried getting closer to the speaker? The 737s just had to blow the cobwebs out of the mic. Pardon me? Yeah, reverse ops. OPS. Yeah, it's short for operations. That's not my picture, but up at the top, that's me. Yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching. So a lot of my plane spotter friends have very good hearing apparently, because they can always say, "Oh, there's a 757 around the corner," which I guess is an easy one. Or there's a 76 around the corner, or I can hear the F-22s fire up from the other side. I don't have that good a hearing. They all sound the same to me from a distance. The one plane that I can hear, the one plane that I can always tell is that one there, that 737-200. I can always pick that one out. All the others kind of sound like a low rumble to me from a distance. Oh, jealous, Phil. I'd like to see some more B1s out here. Hello, Black Cat. Oh, really? An E7. All right. Interesting. Next one coming in here is Aloha Air Cargo. It's coming in from Hilo. It's another 737, but it's not quite as old. It's a 300 model. Somewhere out there is a 737. There it is. So if you're curious about O'Malley Cat, we have an O'Malley in the building, so we can talk about O'Malley Cat now. O'Malley Cat is safe and sound. I saw O'Malley Cat this morning. Hadn't seen it for a few days. I guess because we've been coming out here in the afternoon. But saw O'Malley Cat when I pulled into the parking lot this morning, so safe and sound. Yeah, Phil, some of those, I don't see how the ramp workers, some of those planes back in the day were so loud, even taxiing, they were just ear splitting. I don't see how the ramp workers ever didn't lose their hearing. Because once they, I don't know the year, but they started really cracking down the noise of airplanes at some time, and they've gotten much quieter. Most of them have. 330s are still very loud. So good morning, everyone. If you don't know who I am, the rambling idiot behind the microphone, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over here. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the island of Oahu, which is underneath me. Somewhere in the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, which stretches somewhere around 1,000 miles across the middle of the Pacific. So welcome. Hope you'll enjoy your day today. If you do enjoy your day today, you could hit that like button. That would really help me out. We've been doing very well in the like numbers the last few days, so let's see if we can keep that trend continuing. So if everybody could go out and hit that like button. If you haven't hit it yet, it should be turning pink every time I say like. Same with the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, that subscribe button should turn pink every time I say subscribe. It's magic. So here, let's all test it out together. Look down below. Subscribe. Subscribe. See, it should be turning pink. Ooh, I hear something else firing up over there. All right, I made Sydney's Monday. All right. So I don't know if we're going to get the buff again today. I don't know. I don't know when it's leaving. If it's leaving this morning, we'll catch it, hopefully. But we're out here trying for two things. There's two things we did a Monday stream for. To possibly catch the B-52 when it departs back to the mainland. Like I said, I have no idea when it's supposed to depart, so we figured we'd come out here today. If we don't see it today, we might try again tomorrow if it doesn't leave this afternoon, but that's very up in the air. The other thing we're going to try to see is sometime in the 8:30 to 9:30 range, the Blue Angel should be departing Hawaii. In the past, they've gone and did a pass over Pearl Harbor, which is over that way, and then they fly over Waikiki Beach, which is back over this way. So, cross your fingers, that'll happen again. Last year they put it in the newspaper, or not the newspaper, the TV said they were going to do it. I didn't see anything in the TV news that said they were going to do it this time, so we're just kind of hoping. That's kind of what we do, doing the old school plane spotting, where we just show up at the airport and see what shows up. So hopefully you guys are into that. I have no idea how busy. Oh, thank you very much, Bill. I have no idea how busy the Monday airport is, because I'm never out here on Mondays. So thank you very much, Andrew. Right over here, Andrew. 1 month at the 321 mainland traveler level. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. So go back to the cloudless Waianae range over there, which is kind of rare, but not as rare as the cloudless Kolau range.
Hawaii 146, how far are you ready to go? That's number Hawaii 146. Hawaii 146, then 3503, run 8 left, clear for takeoff. You can join Juliet if you want. Okay, we'll take it. Let's do it. We are clear for takeoff. 8 left, Hawaii 146.
The first heavy we're probably going to get out here is a 7.6. It's a Delta heading off to LAX. It is on Alpha right now. We should get at least one, possibly two 747s today. There's 3 of them sitting over there. 2 of them just got in, so they should be unloaded and loaded before we leave. So the first one should be in the early 9 o'clock hour. The second one should be late at the end of the 9 o'clock hour, which is right about when we're packing it up for the today. We have a rabbit sighting. There is a guy, shoot, what's his name? And I mute one of the mics for a second. There's a guy with a radio. Oh, he's going to pull in right next to me. Hold on. Sorry, there's a guy with a radio. Hold on. Okay, he's done. So where was I talking? Oh yeah, the guy, there's a guy, I think his name's Simon. His name's Simon. He's a YouTuber. I don't remember his last name, but he hangs around with the guy Bald and Bankrupt. You guys watch Bald and Bankrupt? I know some of you have to watch Bald and Bankrupt. He's got like 4.5 million subscribers. But it's a guy named Simon who hangs out with that guy. And he has a deal where he he just he'll play Monopoly. Like he'll play the world version of Monopoly, and wherever he rolls, he flies to, and he spends the whole day there. And then he'll roll and then go to another city. And if he hits like go to jail or bankrupt, he has to do certain challenges. Like he'll have to, like I think if he hits bankrupt or go to jail, he has to do the next challenge with no money. Do the next city with no money. It's a pretty neat concept. He actually came here to Honolulu once on his world Monopoly thing. He also does can I get to this location for 50 pounds or something like that? Like he'll challenge people. It's pretty funny. Simon Wilson, thank you very much. There we go. Englenda 1, thank you, Simon Wilson. But I much prefer that than the let's fly on the fanciest of fancy airplanes. Or let's fly on Emirates or Singapore first class. Those annoy me. I don't like those flights. I don't like those videos, but I do like the ones where they do interesting things. Simon Wilson also does a thing where he'll take an Uber ride to the airport, and he'll go to whatever city his Uber driver's from, and he'll ask his Uber driver a bunch of stuff about the city, and he'll go do whatever the Uber driver suggests in the city he's going to. So if the Uber driver's from Cleveland, he'll go to Cleveland. If the Uber driver's from Bangladesh, he'll go there. It's pretty neat. But you can watch his videos after you watch mine. Okay, so we have that Delta now. I've rambled on long enough. Do we have the Delta now? It is just making its way down Juliet right over there. It'll come behind the guard shack and it'll end up right over here. Yeah, Upper, I have no money and no talent, so. Ha ha, Kirsten.
Come on, 347, contact departure, go. Departure, clock 247, see ya.
Sydney, I heard a rumor that plane is not ETOPS rated, so it won't come here. Anybody know if that's true? That's very disappointing if it is true.
That last one taken? Hawaiian 115 visual 4 right. Hawaiian 115, hot dog. Runway 4 right, clear to land, company 1 mile final, crossing the runway, holding short of the intersection. 4 right, clear to land, wind 115.
I guess that is some talent. Thanks, Josh. I needed that this morning. Well, thanks, Sydney. Alright, so we have Hawaiian 115 coming in on the crossing runway. It's coming in from Maui. It's right here. I think Andrew is asking me to sing a song. What song should I sing, Andrew? I think Andrew's making a request. Our good friend Michael Hale is coming with a $10 super chat. So, Michael H-A-L-E. I'm assuming you pronounce that Hale. If you were in, if here in Hawaii, that's Hale. It means home. So if you had, like, the City Hall is called Honolulu Hale. So it's the home. So, a little bit of a Hawaiian word for you today. Says aloha from DFW Plano. Oh, very familiar with Plano. Grew up not far from there. Chocolate, vanilla, cream, Pop-Tarts only. I will definitely adhere to that rule. Thank you very much, Michael. Oops, I didn't mean to take that away. Thank you very much. I don't know when I'll be getting out to DFW again. This year is already booked with trips. I like to get out there once a year. And in fact, I made it there twice this year, so it was a good year to get out there twice. Once was just because I was bored, and once was just because my nephew was graduating. So, probably won't make it again there till next year. Do have to go to Colorado at some point too. My other nephew on the other side of the family is getting married. So, I don't know why. Now I'm rambling again. But thank you, Michael. I really appreciate it. Oh, we have an Island Jenny sighting. Hello, Jen. Hope you're doing well. Hope your new class of kids isn't little rugrats. Oh, really, Ken? Yeah, we're getting some weird weather patterns because of the hurricane that just blew by the north of us. We had a hurricane that got close, but not close enough for people to really freak out about. So if you notice, the windsock here is actually, it's very calm here at the airport, but the windsock is slightly blowing from the northwest ish range. So that's kind of unusual for this time of year. It's not enough to turn the airport around right now. It's, like I said, it's very calm. In fact, let's see what the old weather is at the airport. Current conditions: 75 degrees. Oh, wind from the north at 5 miles an hour. That's very low. We had a winds from the yesterday. We had winds from almost the dead east yesterday during the show. Hello, Corey. Good to see you. Oh. Good morning, Rainbow Love, or good evening for you. Thank you for the sending one reverse ops worship. It's very kind of you. Rainbow Love is a member of our world's most dangerous mod crew, so thank you. Looks like Joe is the recipient, so please join me in thanking Rainbow Love. I really appreciate all your support, Rainbow. So it sounds like we're getting fighters. I don't know how many. Wait, you say Magpie or Mai Tai? Who's Magpie? What is that over there? Oh, Magpie. He's saying Magpie. That's I thought he said Mai Tai. He said Magpie. Magpie is the call sign of the E7 we're looking for. It is a Monday morning, isn't it? Not today, unfortunately, 510 Steve. I do love reverse ops on reverse ops, or as I call it, reverse ops squared. Usually we don't get that in the summer. It's usually a winter thing. Usually the summer is all north-northeast winds, unless something like a hurricane blows through. Good morning, Cass. Good to see you here. So that wedgetail should be coming out of the trees over here in just a second.
Heavy, Honolulu crossing 8 left to Juliet. Yeah, 373 Heavy cleared across 8 left to Juliet.
There's the wedgetail there. So our good friend, Bakelo Kuku Camacho is coming back to the 321 level. Thank you very much, Peter. I appreciate it. Someone will be by with your pog drink soon.
Line 143, call author, 8 left, line of way, traffic mark, travel. 8 left, line of way to line 143. Line 143, wind calm, 8 left, clear for takeoff. Left, clear for takeoff, line 1. Max line 11, turn right, heading 155, contact park. Line 155, max line 11.
Next one out over there is a United Triple. Is it a United Triple? No, it's not a United Triple. My apologies. Well, wait. Is it a triple? Okay, it is a triple. I'm going insane. It is a triple.
Line 143, contact park. Oh, line 146. Auto tower, line 127 on the bigger port. Line 127, on tower, wind calm 4 right, clear for land. In land 4 right, line 125, park. United 373, heavy, wind calm 8 right, clear for takeoff.
That's awesome, Steven. Thank you again for repping with the shirts. Steven and his daughter wore our Hawaiian Moose Crossing t-shirts to the air show this past. So they've worn it to a couple air shows actually. So. Oh, first of 3 today. Good. All right. Hope you're doing well, Mark. Well, I'd like to welcome Straw Hat to the 330 International Traveler level. Enjoy all the comforts of the 330 as you head off to exotic destinations like Tokyo and Sydney. You can also take the U.S.'s longest domestic flight from here to Boston on a 330. Soon you'll have an upgraded first class cabin. We're going to retrofit all the 330s with some swanky digs up in the first half of the plane. So thank you very much, Straw Hat. I really appreciate it. Someone will be by with your pog drink soon. Kevin Floyd, yes, I believe it was 610029. It's actually, I think it's really, one of the coolest things about this is people in the chat who have firsthand experience with some of these planes, whether it be the commercial planes or the military planes, working on them, flying them. We have Kevin Floyd in the house who worked on them. We had yesterday, we had a good friend of mine in the chat who is a former B-52 pilot. If you saw his name was Gonzo in the chat yesterday. He's a former B-52 pilot. So it's interesting to get the perspective of people who have firsthand, because all my knowledge of these planes is secondhand at best. So it's really cool to have the people who worked on them or flew them in the chat to give us that perspective. That's really cool. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Ooh, 204 likes, and I haven't even started singing yet. Yes, Brandon, I am working today, so we got to cut it not short. We'll cut it at the regular time today, about 9:45 or so. Oh, the truck is gone now. I tell you what, though, with these very calm winds, it's very stagnant and warm already today. It doesn't seem that hot, but it's very muggy. I'm assuming that's because the hurricane is passed north of us, but I'm not a meteorologist. I'm a lookerologist. I'll look outside and, oh yeah, it's raining. Oh, it's not raining. That's about as close as I get.
Honolulu, continue. Continue friendly.
In my haste to get everything set up, I forgot to set up the B cam today, so I don't have a shot of the other runway departures. I'll have to fix that here in a minute.
Departure, 119.1, I'm getting departure, good morning,
Do I have this set up yet? I don't know if I told you guys, there we got this up there. We'll see what's coming up in the next little bit. I use a product called a Stream Deck, which is basically a panel with a bunch of buttons on it that you can program. That you can program to do different things. Like you hit a button, it opens the website. You hit a button, it turns on the camera. You hit a button, it turns to this camera. And it works with my encoder, so I can use the buttons to switch camera angles or bring up graphics or things like that. It decided not to play nice. Was that Friday morning? It just decided to just go back to its original state of the very first time I set it up for some reason. And I haven't had time to put it back, so I am kind of working blind. I think it's going to focus on the fence. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it not to focus on the fence. There we go. Focus on the trees. There we go. So I haven't seen this thing move. It's still parked in the same place it was the other day. So I think, who was asking about that? Oh, Andrew, yeah. I haven't seen it move. So it's still sitting over there with the tarp on it. It wasn't over at the air show that I saw. So I think it would have been a perfect weekend to bring it out, but I guess not. So if you're having a hard time seeing that, it's actually painted in a Blue Angels livery, that last plane on the end, the blue one. It has the, let's see if we can do super zoom on it. So you can see it has the Blue Angels crest on the side, and it says Blue Angels, and it's actually got the same all the way through the tail. But like I said, I haven't seen it move, and I don't know who owns it, why it's here. I assumed it was here for some reason with the air show, but I haven't seen it move. Did I get Andrew earlier? I don't. My memory is not good enough to remember if I got Andrew. I don't know. But thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you for being a 321 member for 1 month. I hope I did get earlier. It sounds familiar, but I can remember stuff from a movie 30 years ago, but 5 minutes ago I have trouble with. But our good friend Rodney is upgraded to the 321 mainland traveler level. Thank you very much. That's a big upgrade. Thank you. You enjoy the pseudo wide body comfort of the 321. I don't mind the 321. I like the I haven't flown on a Hawaiian 321 ever. So I don't know exactly how they are, but I do like the 321 in general. It's just big enough not to be cramped. On American, you get row 17 or row 8 in economy, and you get a little extra leg room. That's what American flies those between here and LA and Phoenix, so I end up on those a lot. And you always got to try for row 17 or row 8. Oh, I'm rambling again, aren't I? Thank you very much, Rodney. I appreciate it. Welcome to the 321 level. Somebody be by with your pog drink soon. Jobber, I don't think so. Again, I had one of the other plane spotters asked him if he was related to, if he had any experience with the Blue Angels, and he said no, he was just a fan. And I believe he said he wasn't a pilot either, but I don't remember that off the top. I think he said he wasn't a pilot either. But I don't know. I wouldn't think it's his. The next one coming in is Kamaka Air, coming in from Kahului on Maui. It's a Sky Courier. So it's relatively new, less than 2 years old. Hello, David. Good to see you. Hope you and Rebecca are well. Ah, 2-time 500 winners in the chat. Hello. Ooh, we have a Miss Wolves 13 in the house, too. Jane. Ooh, first 22's going out. That's a good way to start a Monday. So if anybody have ADSB exchange fired up, zoom over to K-Bay on the other side, and you'll see something you rarely see on a flight radar map. It's a gyrocopter. There's a gyrocopter lit up on K-Bay right now. It was part of the show this weekend. I guess they're taking it home. But there's a company out here that does gyrocopter flights. You can do a flight or take lessons in it, but it's something you don't actually see very often on flight radar. Or I'm sorry, ADSB exchange. Sorry. That's actually a very cool tail number, O'Malley. I like that tail number. So look what snuck out here. Oh, there we go. Ian's on top of it. Snuck out. I didn't even see it. I was too busy watching the gyrocopter.
Apology 007, heading 155, contact departure. Apology 01 for establish 155, we'll head over to departure. Hawaiian 156, traffic off the right, P3, everything off your right side, heading 155. And okay, 21. Hawaiian 156, contact departure, 119.1, have a good day, advise above your heading. With this, King Hollywood. 249, take the space, depart south and Aviation on Richmond, east to low runway.
We got another Sky Courier coming in after that P3. We got a lot of these out here now. This is Lanai Air. Give you one guess where it's coming from. Wrong. It's coming from Lanai. They have they have two variations of that one Lanai Air does. They have that one, which is a cargo one, and they also have a passenger version, which I am led to believe is the only passenger version Sky Courier in existence. Or at least it was when it was here, when it moved here. Good morning, Sarah. Ooh. Sarah likes the cool planes. Thanks, Dreambird. I appreciate it. No problem, Ken. We've all been there. Ooh, more 22s. I like that. No problem, Peter. Good to see you here. Oh, we have our good friend Corey with a super chat. Ooh, nice long super chat. So Corey was coming with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Corey. Good seeing you the other day at the air show. Blue Angels was originally called the U.S. Navy Fighter Exhibition Team, but changed the name after seeing an ad for a New York nightclub called the Blue Angels. Blue Angels Supper Club. Interesting. I did not know that. Thank you, Corey. Thanks for the support, and thanks for the drop of knowledge there. That's pretty cool. We got Pago Wings coming in with the Tascam Traveler. This is a one we don't usually catch in the show. coming in from Lanai. It looks like the gyrocopter is now over Kaneohe Bay. At 1,200 feet, doing 69 knots. Oh, we get more. Wow. EHAM's full. All kinds of good news this morning. Thanks again, Corey. I think the Uncle Plane guy, I think the Wedgetail called in for a return trip, so I don't think he's leaving. I think he's just going up and coming back. Oh yeah, Transair 1 is moving 1 is coming in on the other runway. The good thing about that plane is there's a good chance we might see it again today in the show, because usually if you see that plane go out, it goes out a couple times during the day. So hopefully maybe we can see it again before the show's over. So here is the Traveler. We don't usually catch this one. It usually sneaks around us. And then we'll see if we can catch the 737-200 on the other side. There it is. Oh, I think I zipped right past it. There it is. Hey, how's it going?
That's for the soda too, though. You know, you guys loaned me.
Hey, no problem. Did you get any? Autographs?
No, I didn't stay around.
Yeah.
I was on the H3. You know, stuck in traffic for about an hour or so.
Yeah. Dots coming down. I like that. I like that.
2990 additional traffic be departing the parallel. That sounds 3898. So you're just a little bit north of the final. You okay? Transair 1, turn right Delta, hold for 4 left. Transair 1, that's right. Turn right Delta and then left Bravo. Right Delta, left Bravo.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that about the CEO of the Aviation Museum. Thanks, Mooney Boo. I'm a big fan of that museum. I used to be a member. I let it lapse when I had a credit card expire, and I let my membership lapse. I need to redo that. I had it on auto renew on a credit card, and the credit card expired. I forgot to change it, so I need to redo that. 510 Steve, me. They want my autograph. According to my mods, though, I charge for my autograph. So you have to bring malasadas or Pop-Tarts.
Engineering code for 4 right landing traffic. Engineering cross runway 4 right at the barrier.
Okay, the next plane we should down here should be F-22s. Look like they're going to be in front of the. There's a 321 holding short of 8 left right now. It looks like it's going to come down this way. That is heading off to Portland. Oh, the wind is so low. I think I can hear the 22s. Remember a little while ago I was telling you I was having trouble? Morning. Good. I think they're about to come out.
Sorry?
I think the 22s are about to come out.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rainbow Love, you have to collect your 10% of the malasadas in person, though, so I don't know what to tell you. Alright. So Gamecock will be out first. He was just told to line up and wait. Hello, Gabriel. Good to see you. Has your house stopped shaking yet? Oh, there he is, right there. Morning. Oh, thank you. So they're just waiting on a 717 to come in on the crossing runway. We'll pick up that one in a second. But while we're doing that, we'll thank Jane Chu for the gifted membership. Thank you very much, Jane. Looks like MC Travelers is the recipient, so please join me in thanking our good friend and good moderator, part of the world's most dangerous mod crew, Jane Chu. Thank you very much, Jane. that was fun. Not a hang 10, but they sure got to their altitude as creatively as possible. I like that. Thank you very much, Peter. Our good friend Peter Upphill's coming with a £2 super chat. Says, "Let's go ballistic." You know, I like the hang 10s a lot, but when they do what they just did, they go low and fast all the way to the end, and then pull up to about 5,000 or 6,000 feet. Love the turn of that thing when they bank out of here. Pardon me? Not always. It just depends on how they're cleared to, because sometimes, usually if they're cleared to 5,000, they'll go up about 3/4 runway and bank out. They must have someone at the end they're trying to impress, because they took it all the way to the end today. Yeah, but it just depends on where what they're cleared to. Yeah. Thanks again, Peter. So this is this one's heading off to Portland with the Extra X. This is a 321 Hawaiian. We'll have the Dreamliner Hawaiian behind it that's heading off to LA. And sandwiched in between, we'll have, looks like 3 more F-22. So we'll have a nice little Hawaiian F-22 sandwich here. So there's a couple behind the guard shack there. I think they're going to wait for the others.
We're about 2/3 down the runway. Oh yeah, how'd you get on? I thought I went on.
There is a there's another PC-12 coming in from Lanai. Thanks, John.
You do get a bit of, you've got to get a view over the top of the Hawaiian. You can't see too much, but when I was there, when I was there Saturday afternoon, there was a galley, which was a cemetery. fairly small.
Point 26, turn radio 155, copy departure, okay? Right, 155 over departure, 156. Point 10, head wind 0703, relay right, clear for takeoff.
So this is Hawaiian 10. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. It's the alright, thanks Eham.
That's the other. Okay, so the other two. This is Little Rock. So this is the problem. The Hawaiian Airlines.
Heavy contact departure, okay? Roger, Roger, South 2208, contact departure, okay? I think the one's going to receive, but it's probably take a couple minutes for the equipment to catch up.
Oops, sorry. Uncle Plain Guy, yes, I do have to work today, so we're going to end about quarter to 10 o'clock, somewhere in that range. Make a slight adjustment to the camera here, so it's going to shake for a second.
Yeah, from now on, I got this shit, man.
Oh, and
Look at it, they got a big hole of it. Yes, they did. But guess what? My ball's bigger.
Oh boy. It's a family show. Yeah, that was good. I like that one, Black Cat. I like that shot. That I'm gonna clip that out. Those are the parking lot, well, the airport police security. They're not actually police; they're a security people, but that was the way they say goodbye to each other, apparently. Oh, really? Thanks, thanks, Gabriel. Probably heading back here. So these ones here are waiting for the rest to come up, so they're going to hang out here for a minute. We do have a couple of planes coming up behind them, a 717 and a 321. The 321's heading off to San Diego. The 717 is heading off to Kailua Kona. So these are off the taxiway, so they'll be able to zip around these, and we'll get those departures probably before. Thank you very much, GE. You know, I've thought about that in the past, but I don't. Maybe, possibly, but there's nothing they could learn from my show that, you know, they couldn't get from a bunch of other ways. So I don't think I'm doing a disservice to anybody. I've given that a lot of thought over the last couple of years. But thank you for the $2 super chat, G. Yeah, it's one of those things I've thought about before, and but everything I'm showing is available in multiple sources, and if they really wanted to know, they would have someone parked out here 24 hours a day watching. Half the island knows when the jets leave, so. And just by following along on ADSB Exchange and a couple of the bands, they could get all the information I have.
Sorry, I don't know your name.
Patrick. Good to meet you. The closest one, if you go up here to the freeway and go underneath, there's a Wendy's on the other side. That's probably the easiest one to get to. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I want a picture of the plane crossing behind the F-22, so we're going to hold on this one. I like that. You might see that on Instagram later. Yeah, but just by listening to all the publicly available ATC transmissions and the flight data, they can get 95% of what I'm seeing here. And I'm not here all the time, so they'd be better off using those resources. They're probably better at them than me following everything, but
Boeing 628, runway 8 right, full length, clear for takeoff. 8 right, full length, clear for takeoff, Boeing 628.
Alright, so the two are going to go out in front of the Southwest and the Alaska that are down there.
Boeing 670, Honolulu Tower, cross tornado to Juliet, follow the F-22 off your right. Roughly, let's get that follow F-22.
Alright, so the other F-22s are just now coming off the hang ramp. They'll be out here in just a second. They're waiting for a Southern Airways Express Grand Caravan to come in on the crossing runway, coming in on 4 left. It's coming in from Kanakakai on Molokai. I wonder if they've visited the sheriff of Kanakakai. The 22s are going. Got here. Now it's going back back out again. Yeah, with all the fluff and the wingtip vortices, I was actually expecting a little more today because of how humid it is today. It's very humid today, but I love the fluff. We didn't get a lot of fluff on the demo team on Saturday at the air show. Usually you get a lot when they do their routine. Brandon, I'm not exactly sure what the biggest one can land there. I do know the 717s are too big. So even as something as small as this, I think it's too big. They did have Hawaiian did try this thing called Ohana Air that had turboprop planes that went over there, and they were fairly big, but they had a very short stopping radius. So unfortunately, that airline failed. But I think the runway is long enough technically these to land there. I just don't think they want them as more the case. I see at least 3 more fighters down here. The next one out is the Southwest heading off to Vegas. It's going to wait on a Hawaiian 147 that's coming in to 4 right. That is heading, well, I say it's going to wait, but then it starts to move. Okay, so the next one it'll be from the Hawaiian on the crossing runway. Yeah, 5,000 feet is not a long runway. I think technically, I mean, if you want to get technical, a C-17 could land on 5,000 feet. So, alright, so the F-22s are lining up again. Right there. Jolly Roger, we're probably gonna say no on a stream tomorrow, but I may change my mind later today, but I wouldn't count on it. The next one will probably be Thursday. We have a Global 5000 that's going to cut through this shot here in a second. There it is. Next one out should be the Vegas flight. Let's see if it is. Yes, it's the Vegas flight. It's Hawaiian Flight 6. It's at 3:30. This is the Lilo and Stitch livery. This is has got Stitch with a hibiscus flower in its ear over the wings, so watch for that as it leaves. This plane was a static display at the air show over the weekend, so we have to get a nice picture of Mrs. Reverse Ops next to it. Robert, usually when they do their training, they'll go northwest of Oahu, a couple hundred miles. If they go up with tankers, sometimes you can see the tankers looping over there. I'll pass that along, Rainbow Love. She got some really good shots yesterday or Saturday. I was really happy with seeing her shots. Oh, that's nice, Sydney. It's a really nice shirt. I really like it. Hello, Fast Eddie. All right, here goes that 737 again. Oh, shoot, there it is. Closer than I thought. Thank you. Yeah. No, they'll land on 8 left. From here, if they do an overhead brake, you'll get a pretty good shot of them turning on the far end of it. But you might want to go up, as you go up towards the freeway on the right side, there's some rental car lots. There's a street that kind of loops back. You could park there and they'll pretty much be right over your head. If you want to get them actually touching down, you probably have to go to the parking garage. Yeah. Terminal 1, 7th floor. Yep. No, Jolly Roger, I missed it. I was kind of bummed by that. I was really hoping it would leave during one of the shows, but we just missed it. Oh, you said if, Jolly Roger. Oh, no. Ooh, the big wasp. Go away. Go away. There's a giant wasp right next to my head.
November 1, 6 Papa, traffic holding on the crossing, that's parallel road. November 4, Mike, stop.
Something's coming in. Is that what you're talking about, Gabriel? Over Iroquois Point? It might be a...
November 1, 6 Papa, hold short.
Might be a...
Hold short of, 8 left, 1 6 Papa. 49 on the top.
I cannot find them against the blue sky. Alright, we'll pick them up when they get on the other side of their break, because they're hard to pick up against the blue sky and the monitor. Mike crossing my 4-8, so my 4 left line from Wayne, trap line crossing in parallel road. November 1, 6 Papa, right at Echo, they contact ground, no delay off the runway, trap on a 2-mile final. Yeah, no delay, right off the Echo for 1 6 Papa. Tower, like 8-1, Papa, Foxtrot, left base, 8 left, 1,500. Bravo, Papa, Foxtrot, Honolulu Tower, Roger, traffic holding in the crossing, runway left, clear to land, hold short, runway 4 left. Left, clear to land, hold short of 4 left, 1 Papa, Foxtrot. Okay, car 41 to right, Sierra, right, Bravo, hold short of Juliet. Kelvin Higa's in the house. Hello, Kelvin. Mark, I believe so. We have a 717 coming in on the crossing runway. So the next one should be coming out here is Jetstar heading back to Sydney. It's a Baby Dreamliner -8. Has United and Southwest behind it. We'll see. Both likely both of those will come out here.
Hotel Mike, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, 9 Hotel Mike. November 1 Papa Foxtrot, you got Golf, you need Delta. I can do Golf, but I'll have to be a little more than 90 degrees turn. Just go to Delta, then 1 Papa Foxtrot. Right at Delta, short of 4 left from me. Just short of 4 left, 1 Papa Foxtrot. And November 1 Papa Foxtrot, remain this frequency. Frequency 1 Papa Foxtrot. 122 crossing right up towards the tower and hold traffic from final 4 right there. Stay left to the tower and hold. We'll lift to the caravan, monitor. Jet Star 4 Heavy Honolulu Tower, cross runway lifted Juliet, pass behind the fighters. Star Jet Star 4 Heavy pass behind the F-22 fighters. 2999 Honolulu Tower, runway lifted Echo line, white flag and 120. Anyway, make you left Echo from 2999. Honolulu Tower, 85 Papa Foxtrot, go forward. 5 Papa Foxtrot, Honolulu Tower, runway 4, clear to land, hold short, runway left. 4, clear to land, hold short, 8 left, 5 Papa Foxtrot. 2999, don't land. Sitting out, this friendly, 9999. 9952, Honolulu Tower, hold short, runway left, and Echo flag and 120. Okay, 5 Papa Foxtrot, runway 4, clear to land, hold short, runway left. And inside, monitor. Pass behind the caravan, south of Foxtrot, from 4, Sunday, 12, risk, 1 com. Caravan, south Foxtrot, southwest, hold risk, monitor. Over that hotel, my contact, close down. There's a flag here, 9 hotel, Mike. 7999, runway, 8 up to the takeoff, and 120.
Hello, Jonathan. Yeah, I think we crossed it this weekend. We crossed, did we cross 6,500? Oh, interesting. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, we were at 64 yesterday, or 16.4 yesterday. Thanks, everybody. Alright. Jetstar should be coming out of the trees over here any second now. Ooh, until then, we'll take go to a Mallycat sighting. Oh, we're close to 400 likes, everybody. Thank you. Alright, so the Jetstar we're about to see come through the trees is heading back to Sydney, the southwest behind it. So Max 8 is heading off to San Diego. The 757 is still on the other side of the 8 left. It's waiting for Southwest to come in, but it'll be going off to LA with the extra X. John, so the big question is, did it have a cowboy hat on the tail? Was the kangaroo wearing a cowboy hat? That's what the big question is. No hat. Oh, disappointing. Jetstar is not long for this world. I think it's the third week of October, I think, is the last flight for Jetstar. No hat, no harms. What's even the point at that point? Oh, come on. Come on, Qantas. Jolly Roger, not the whole airline. They're just pulling out of Hawaii. So that means they'll have no U.S. flights at all. This 757 is heading off to LA with the extra X. Disappeared. Oh wait, there it goes. A lot of tiny planes taxiing. Our good friend Sarah has been with us for 3 months. It's a 321 mainland traveler level. She saw the Antonov 124 fly between her town, south of Boston, to the Atlantic and go to Portsmouth, NH. Please AFB at 4:50 a.m. Glad to watch you. Thanks, Sarah. Antonov is one of my favorites too. I've been very fortunate enough to see that a couple times myself, and it's a treat every time. But thank you for being here, and thank you for being a channel member. I really appreciate it. Yes, Brandon. Yes, I do. Alright, so our first Queen departure has lit up. It's heading off to Hong Kong. We should get the Sydney one leaving before the end of the show, hopefully. That's usually right at 9:45 for that Sydney one. I'm not sure if they're gonna tug it up here or not. They've been using the tug lately to tug it up here. So I think while we got a little bit of a break here, we do have a 717 coming down here. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. I'll be right back. I hope so. I have no idea though. Hopefully before 9:45. That's when I gotta bail. So as of right now, the second A380 is scheduled for 9:50, so that's a little less than an hour from now. That is right at the end of our show, so we should get that one in as long as it doesn't lollygag out there somewhere. But 717 has made it to the end of the runway. It is heading off to Maui. And it's moving already while I'm looking down at this chat. Oh, you ask and you shall receive. There's another. There's a P3 coming out. Yeah. Boy, apparently the chat has the power to summon planes. Because you guys were talking about one, and here it is. So it sounds to me like the chat needs to start talking about the B-52. Get it out here. Oh. Well, thank you everyone for being here today. Had a lot of fun. We have about 50 minutes left in the show or so. I'm going to try to end right at 9:55 today so I can get to work. Unfortunately, I do have to work today, so we can't go all day. But we should still have at least one more queen and one more king in the show today. The Raptors are still up, so we probably won't see a second flight of them before we leave, but maybe we'll see a couple more land. Just want to thank everyone for being here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, which is right over here. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there. We are on the south shore of the island of Oahu, the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific. So that's why we get some of these planes that you normally wouldn't see, normally would fly right over an airport, but they stop here for crew rest and refueling, so we get a lot of neat stuff here, a lot of delivery flights, lots of military stuff that can't make it all the way across or is here for business. So whether you like the military, whether you like the civilian, whether you like the cargo, whether you like the weird stuff, we got it all here. And you got me. So what else do you need? So hang out with us 3 times a week, usually Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We had to modify the schedule a little bit this past week for the air show, but we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program, most likely Thursday, Saturday, and then next Tuesday. If you'd like to help out the channel, the easiest way to do it is to hit that like button. It's probably turning pink underneath the video right now, every time I say the word like. You can also hit that subscribe button down there, which is also turning pink, right below the video. There's other ways. Ooh, here we go. I got a queen coming, so I wanted to speed this up. There's other ways, memberships, the shop, Discord, all those things, wrapping up, blah, 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 blah. Talk faster, Patrick, there's a queen coming. So the easiest way to find all those things is Let's make it quick. Find me, reverseops.com/find me. Let's go see the Queen. There she is. The Queen is definitely more important than anything I had to say, so. But if you would like to check out the shop, it's at reverseopshop.com. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, all that good stuff. But all those links, the shop, the Kickstarter, the Instagram, Facebook, and Discord are all in that reverseops.com/find me. I love the smell of jet fuel in the morning. So Brandon and the marketing department tells me that they should have the proofs back from the art department by the end of the month. Then we'll hand them over to the production department. Should do some mock-ups. We'll get them back to the license plate frame committee. And then we'll get the VP to sign off on them. Then we'll head them back to production. And we should have them in the shop by the end of the third quarter of this year. Hopefully. Sorry, Brandon, we're not a publicly traded company. I'm not authorized to release that information.
Honolulu Tower, we 1505, room 4, this one. Mako 145, traffic, no fast, stop at departure. Over this is Kamako 145, 124.8, for Kamako 145, departure 124.8. Nagame, all the tower, these comforts.
I'll let you know when the IPO is. Now, do you want to buy stock in Reverse Ops LLC, or do you want to buy stock in the parent company, Tomfoolery Limited?
Honolulu College Finance 784, 135 on runway 8 left. 784 heavy Honolulu Tower, 1505, runway left, clear. Runway left, clear ground, Finance 784 heavy.
John K. That's good news. We like it. Anything under a 5. We don't want a 5 in that number. We want a 9, 4, and below is what we want. Yeah, it's definitely starting to blow from the southeast right now. Very low, though. So, contrary to popular belief, Kona Wings doesn't necessarily mean they'll swap the airport around. Every time they have the reverse ops here, I always see people saying, "Oh, it's because of Kona winds." It's not necessarily because of Kona winds, because Kona winds are from the southeast, and that wouldn't necessarily turn the airport around. We definitely need a westerly wind in there somewhere to turn the airport around, and that's not necessarily Kona winds. Something airborne at K-Bay, unknown type. Interesting.
US 1938 heavy, wind 1605, runway 8 right, triple takeoff. Runway 8 right,
Well, it's doing 220 knots, so it's not something slow. Where's Gabriel when we need him? See, that way you double it, Brandon, you double your profits or quadruple your losses. That's the way that works. Have all you guys seen Baby O'Malley? If you guys haven't, it's worth joining the Discord channel for. Our good friend Jonathan, the Haggis Chaser, has created Baby O'Malley. It's well worth joining the Discord. Here goes the Queen. Everybody take off your hats. Well, whatever came out of K-Bay, it sure is taking the scenic route. It's heading up. It's up by Kahuku now. Yeah, Plane Crazy Mikey, that Texan was part of the show over the weekend. Oh, roll-off, that's interesting. We've had those here before. I think it's those tail numbers have been here before. From my understanding, they come out here to observe stuff at Barking Sands. So that'll be interesting. I like seeing those. Yes, O'Malley, they use that as a filler between a couple of the, I don't want to say filler because it was pretty neat. They used it between two, I think it was between the, was it between the, it was before, I think it was right before the 22 demo team. Ooh, a queen arriving right at the end, right before, we might have a queen and king arrival right at the same time. Pardon me. How come every time I go to focus on that cat, it like ducks behind something? O'Malley, I didn't think you were camera shy. Oh, there we go. Nothing to hide from now. There we go. Next one going out is a 717. It is heading off to Hilo. It's at the end of the runway now. It's about to turn on to the runway. Looks like we might have the 22s coming back. I see something out there. Try to do a better job at getting them on the overhead brake this time. Yeah, whatever left K-Bay is now zipping around Kayana Point up there. That would be cool to see. They're zipping around Kayana Point at 900 feet. Whatever it is, I would like to be over there taking a picture of it. Oh, we are really 20 away from 500? Wow, thanks everybody. Yeah, it's still only doing on 217 knots, so I don't know. I don't remember what else was out there that could be. It could be there was a KC-135 out there. There was the there's a couple of C-17s, but who knows? We'll find out here in a bit, I think. Alright, so we got 2 more F-22s come in. They just did a call for Mango. I think Mango is the C-37. Something's coming out, and he's getting lickings off the ATC. I think his call sign was Guns. Is that the A-10s? Oh yeah, he's holding short of 8 left. Alright, so they're crossing 8 left right now.
Chopper 4, Honolulu Tower, departure circuit, hope this for Chopper 4. Thank you, Chopper. November 20 Mike, wind 1706, runway 4 left for takeoff. Takeoff 4 left. November 90 Quebec, Honolulu Tower, south of Lake Cross, runway 48, runway 4 left, line up away, traffic on final 2 mile bound, air at 48.
Alright, line up away 4 left without delay, 90 Quebec.
Chopper 4, traffic departing runway 4 left, be serious for the freeway. Chopper 4, maintain visual separation behind the traffic, remaining to the runway has been 1607, departure takeoff. Traffic, visual separation, exit the mall now, November 90 Quebec, keep it rolling, 4 left, clear for takeoff, and 1607.
Keep it rolling, 4 left, clear for takeoff, 90 Quebec.
For 96 speed, Honolulu Tower, 1606, runway 4, and mid to left. Guys, 01, do you require barrier for departure or not?
Whatever was coming around the island from the other side is Blaze. So I believe that is a... oh, I don't want to... What was that? Blaze. I don't remember what Blaze is off the top of my head. We got A-10s on the runway. We got F-22s in the overhead. What a good day.
tail numbers of those?
No, unfortunately, I can't see them when I'm panning. So they are, I believe they're from Korea.
Oh, some.
Yeah, and they're, I don't know if they're stuck here. These are coming back here today, and I don't know if they're stuck here for maintenance, but they're eventually going back to the boneyard to be scrapped.
Oh, right.
Yeah. We've had about a dozen, maybe 15 come through here the last 3 weeks. Yeah. Four minutes for the Queen. I'll keep an eye out. And we should have the Super about 5 minutes behind that. Blaze is still up there doing loops. I don't know what Blaze is. Ah, there's Mango. I thought I heard him say Mango. Oh, so we have that Coletta coming in. We have the Atlas heading off to Auckland, heading out. Oh. So hopefully that Atlas is, hopefully it's not, it doesn't dilly-dally down the ramp, because we want to see that one. We want to see that one, and we don't want to be late to work. No, Kirsten, but if you have a Munster, I'll take a Munster. Preferably the OG green or the blue Hawaiian, if you have it. We have our good friend Scott coming in with a $2 super chat, the second one of today. Another fantastic stream. Much mahalos, Patrick. Well, thank you very much, and thanks for being here. If you guys weren't here, I'd just be a lunatic talking to himself in a parking lot, so it's good that you guys are here. But thank you very much, Scott. We don't need to be in super zoom for this. Thanks again, Scott. Tell the kids I said hello. Did you, speaking of Caletta Air, did you guys see the picture from the Caletta Air Employee Appreciation Day? They had the entire Caletta family out there. It was the cargo and the race team all there. So they had the, I believe it was a 7.6, or maybe it was a 777 in the background. And they had all the employees in front of it with the drag cars. It was really cool. Alright, so the next one in should be the A380. And the next one out should be the C-37. This is the blue one today. So we do need super zoom for this one, so we will cut over to the super zoom camera. Up and to the right of the sign, there it is. Oh, really? Do you have a feeling for how soon is soon? Minutes. Okay. Oh, okay. It's that close. Okay. If it's just red back clearance, it should be pretty soon. Alright, so let's get this one. not think about that one.
Cross runway left, that's right. Hey, let's do it 60 right. Line 303, Hollow Tower at Juliet, cross runway left, right, right. That's 360 right away. Number 12, small runway left, stop drop on risk. East of all on risk, airboat 12. 490, small runway left, stop drop on risk.
Hello, Roger, 249.
Honolulu Tower, Hoku 63 heavy. That's on the island. 63 heavy on tower, wave down 170 at Niner runway 8 left to land.
Alright, so Hoku is coming in 8 left. I believe that's our mystery plane. That came from around the island. Oh, we got 500 likes. Thanks, everybody. Every time. Is that happen often enough outside LaGuardia that it just everybody just assumes that, oh yeah, okay. Yes, Sarah, that was a KC-135. B-52 is on the ADS-B exchange.
B-52 is taxiing.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So this is Qantas coming in from Sydney. It's a Dreamliner. Still not Yam Dreaming. Still waiting to catch Yam Dreaming again. It's been here a couple times recently, but I have not seen it in a show in a long time. I am going to stay for the B-52, but unless the Concorde rolls up behind it, that's the last plane. So the B-52 will be the last plane no matter what's behind it. Nah, nothing like that, Brandon. Ooh. Thank you, Michael. Michael has gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Looks like John's the recipient, so John, please join me in thanking Michael. What a way to end a show. How about that, guys? All right, so I spaced and forgot to roll the credits, and now I don't have time. So I apologize for that. We'll make it up next show. But thank you to all the channel members. I really appreciate it. Thanks to all the mods. Thanks, Mrs. Reverse Ops. Thanks for everyone who gifted today, all the super chats today. I really appreciate it. I don't have a lot of time right now, so we're going to cut this short. But thanks, everyone. Aloha. We'll see you most likely on Thursday, but keep an eye on those notifications to see if that changes. All right. Love you all. Aloha, everyone.